All right, everybody, I am live again. So welcome to this second live stream this Tuesday. It is approximately 7:31 p.m. right here in Virginia Beach, Virginia, and I'm just having a little evening chat, relaxing with you guys. So um I give you guys a couple minutes to join here, then we will get started. Hi, Dylan D. Jesus. How are you? It's nothing else to do today, so that's why I am back on for a live stream. I hope you guys ask me questions this time. See who else can come on. Hi, I love elevators. How are you? Uh, all that I know today was just rainy out, so nothing else this evening for a live stream. Oh, you're good. Okay, I am too. So let's get started with today's topic. Um, I just found out today, a couple hours ago, that I might be going to Hershey Park, as Hershey Park is reopening on July 1st. Hey, Mohammed Sonic Boom, how are you? Um, so, and you know what that means, right? If you guessed, can you guess what that means if I go to Hershey Park? Please put it in the chat if you can guess what I'm going to do as well. Hi, Colleen Miller. How are you? Give you guys a few seconds to think about what I'm going to do if I go to Hershey Park. Oh, hi, Ryan. How are you? Been to Hershey Park when you were little. Okay. I don't know if it's going to open by then. I mean, Candemodium, yeah. But you guys guessed it. I am going to Harrisburg Mall, Macy's in Harrisburg, as that county is making the cut for the green phase on Friday, June 19th, 2020. So, oh yeah, chocolate everywhere. I actually want to tell you guys a funny story here. So, I personally can't remember this since I am too little to remember this, but I remember like my mom has told me like when I went to Hershey Park at Christmas, like this was like over 10 years ago. Used to live in Harrisburg from Sudan. Okay. Oh, is Hershey Park reopening? Yes, it is. Hi, Matt03. How are you? Don't mention that in the live stream, please. No comments about personal things. But I'm about to finish school tomorrow. Tomorrow, June 17th, 2020, will be my last day of school. And then I get to enjoy all of next week right here in peaceful Virginia Beach, Virginia. That's what I want. I'm just hoping for this lockdown to be over soon. But me too. I don't talk about him in this live stream. Don't. I'm actually going to remove that comment. And yeah, it is the end of school. Moved to Salisbury, Maryland for 13 years ago. Okay. Finished school last week. Nice. Oh, it's okay. It's okay, Matt. Yeah, I just don't want you putting personal comments about that. You can ask me questions about future mall trips or anything else, but no mean stuff or personal information. How? So I'm looking for King of Prussia. I'm looking at a July 2nd, July 3rd date. If that county makes the cut for the green phase, then. As we know, malls in New Jersey will not open until phase 3. Go to Wilson Hall, Monmouth University. I've never been there, and I probably will not film at Monmouth University. But per what Governor Murphy said, malls were not part of phase 2 reopening. No one has ever filmed at the Mayflower Apartments in Virginia Beach. Do you think you'll be able to try it? Probably not. I probably won't really film any elevators on the boardwalk because there's a lot of security right now due to they don't want people just walking in random places right now. Really want to go to King of Prussia. Yeah, it is a really good place. King of Prussia is a really good place. I was there in August 4th, 2018. So just so you know, I revisit malls every 12 to 18 months. It has to be at least 12 months. Like the deadline of when I can go again is indefinite. It's indefinite from 12 months on. When is phase 3 in New Jersey? Probably July. I mean, we don't know that. Those kind of PTL certain fixtures, and they have 2 sets in the building. Okay. Yeah, I read that. 2 sets in the building. Yeah. So, as for Macy's in Harrisburg, I'm looking at a July 1st date for Harrisburg Mall. What's my favorite elevator? That is a hard question, Matt03. I do not have that answer. But elevator company, okay. Say probably Otis. Yeah, probably Otis. But King of Prussia has like every elevator brand. And guess what I might do there? I'm probably going to go on the freights as well if I can. I'll probably go on the service corridor and probably ride the freights. But again, like since that's another mall that they're less picky about who goes in the service corridor, so I'm going to take my chances there and try to film some of the freight elevators in that mall. Are you still on track for going to camp? Yes, Summit Camp is still on track for a July 11th reopening. I like the Nordstrom parking elevators at Roosevelt Field. I love Chewbacca. Yeah, Chewbacca and Chewbacca Jr. were a large loss. Freight elevators are funny. LOL. Yeah. Probably I will go in the service corridors because I've been recommended by other YouTubers to do so. So, yeah, they are so big. Yeah, and I like the sound that I'll share this. Me with JBM Rider on March 1st went to the Freehold Raceway Mall, and we filmed Freight Elevator number 3, which is in the service corridor by Macy's. It made a nice sound. Those doors are like peely doors. I love the peely doors on those freights. What's my favorite elevator? I don't have an answer to that. But the peely doors, man, they're like the best. They're like the best sound in the elevator nation. Those peely doors. But what was I going to talk about? I don't really visit malls here oh, hello, Lenny AO3. How are you? Chewbacca was actually moved earlier than 2015, I believe. Yes, freight elevators are super big. Yeah, but my favorite part of those freight elevators, I love those peely doors. I love the sound that they make. Actually, I can bring this up. Something that YouTuber Matt03, who's also on the stream, I'm going to share this, is that at my old school, there used to be it's like a service elevator, but they called it the freight elevator, and Yeah, people used to be pressing the button on the freight elevator as they walked past. That's but we weren't allowed to use it. I only went on it once, but I was helping doing something when I was doing that. Do you know channel combos? No. Neiman Marcus is considering closing the New York store at Hudson Yards. Yeah, I did hear that. I did hear that. That's actually very devastating because they were only in business for 12 months before this pandemic. But the shops and restaurants at Hudson Mall and Hudson Yards is a nice place as well. But again, I'm not really going to go into the city right now. I'll tell you this. When Broadway shows open, you see me go into New York City. But just the fact that I have to wear a mask on New Jersey Transit to go in, I'm not doing it anytime soon, at least not this summer. I'm not sure people are allowed to go on freight elevators. Um, what would you think of an elevator museum? I would think it would be really good. A elevator museum. There's not really. Actually, you know what? I can look that up for you. Um, yeah, I think it might be turned into office space. Neiman Marcus in Hudson Yards. Yeah, there is an elevator museum in Haverhill, Massachusetts, I think, but it's temporarily closed due to the COVID-19 crisis. Says, oh, bye, Colleen Miller. Yeah, I don't do this every day, but just for right now, I'm doing it. Yeah, it is in Massachusetts. Yeah, there is an elevator museum. Yeah, there. I said yeah, there is an elevator museum in Massachusetts, I believe. So they're also one in a storage unit. Which what are you referring to? Freight. Uh, Diesel Ducey. Yeah, Diesel Ducey. Yeah, he's the one who founded all of this elevator filming. Diesel Ducey's the guy. But I was very sad when malls couldn't open in New Jersey on June 15th when Governor Murphy said, "We are not there yet on malls. We are not there yet." I wonder if you are seeing me in Salisbury. I'm just passing through Salisbury on my way home from here, but yeah. Have you been to the Salisbury airport? That's a very small airport. I don't think there's any elevators in that airport. Lord and Taylor's liquidating all 38 stores. Oh, that's another thing I wanted to talk about. I think the Lord and Taylor closing all stores is a lie because they've reopened stores, 7 locations so far, and none of them are having liquidation sales. I wonder if they're just waiting for all the stores to reopen or what they're doing, but I don't think. Salisbury steak, what's that? I don't think that they're going to be reopening. I think they're reopening their stores very slowly. Same thing with Neiman Marcus. But just so you know, when you go to a mall, like the first couple of days or the first couple of weeks, don't expect all the stores to be open. It takes a while. So when I go to King of Prussia, I'm not going to be filming all the elevators because there's not all the elevators will be open probably at the time I go. So, yeah, it just takes a few days to get everything open. I heard that Lord and Taylor filed for bankruptcy. Yeah, it's in bankruptcy, but I don't know if I think employee just thought that they were liquidating all 38 stores. I don't think it's true. If it was true, there would have been like a news story for Lord and Taylor liquidating. Yeah, I have when I flew to World Island and landed in Philadelphia. Yeah, yeah. The Salisbury airport's a really small airport. Going to buy an elevator button? Nice. I wish I had one. Um, but don't expect these live streams every day. I'm only going to do them a few. It's my favorite Sesame Street character, Elmo. Elmo, and I really liked when Elmo did that Zoom call thing. It was very funny when they did it back in March at the beginning of all this. It was really funny. But also let me know in the chat if you want me to show the statistical data charts from COVID-19.com. Do you want an elevator button? Okay. They are expensive. If you want me to show the COVID-19 graphs, just let me know in the chat. Same, you also like Elmo? Nice. Nice. Yeah. Okay, maybe I'll just show the COVID-19 graphs. Hold on. All right. Tried to wake up your sister several times, but with the wake up song from Sesame Street every morning. I think malls are turning out of the box to continue. I love Elmo's World. Okay. Okay, now on to the COVID-19 projections. All right. So, okay. Here we go. Here's our country right now. Just let me know which states in the chat you want me to show. Here's where everything started to kick off about March 13th. We went up the mountain. We had our plateau around Easter. Now we're coming down slowly but surely. Now we're just flat, and it looks like this isn't good news. Looks like we're going to have a second wave. But again, the second wave will have a lot more testing. We'll be a lot more prepared for it. Industrious is opening at Short Hills. Yeah, Florida. Okay. Okay. I'll start with New Jersey. All right. New Jersey, same thing. We kicked off about March 14th. Going up. School closures were about here. And now we went up really, really quickly. Then we had our plateau from April 15th to April 22nd. And then we're coming down slowly but surely. And we started reopening about here. Now we're almost to the bottom of the mountain. We should be like really back to normal by mid-July, early August. As for Florida, looks like they're having flat, and then they're gonna have a real first wave. As for New York, I'll show New York as well, since they're our neighbors. New York went up fast. They had their plateau about April 8th to April 11th, and then they're coming down slowly but surely. New York City started to reopen about here, and then others started to reopen about here, and now it's looking like we're getting to the bottom of this first wave. I already did check New York. Yeah. American Dreams Meadowlands is going to be 70% entertainment, 30% retail. Yeah, I heard that there's not going to be a lot of retail stores at American Dream anymore. I already did check New York. Um, so that's our coronavirus update for today. Let me check and see if anybody else is live. See if I should end this stream a little bit early. Nope, nobody else is live that I'm aware of. All of a sudden it got so quiet. I didn't pick up again with the questions. I'm hoping malls in New Jersey, if we're lucky, and only if we are lucky, late June. That's if we are really lucky. But I'm guessing sometime in July, malls are going to open up in New Jersey because it was phase 2 was as like New York. Phase 2 was retail stores, but no malls. I wonder if Chris Cronin will do a stream today. Yeah, he did not do one yesterday. He did not do one yesterday. So he might be doing one soon. So I don't know why my live stream traffic calmed down right now. Have you seen an elevator with stairs to get to it? Oh, one example would be Saks Fifth Avenue Men's at the Mazza Gallery in Washington, D.C. Palisades Center is in trouble. Yeah, it kind of is. They lost J.C. Penney in 2017, and now they're losing Lord and Taylor. They lost Lord and Taylor earlier this year. And I don't know why they needed to close that. Lord and Taylor, that was just... Rockland County with retail now is not doing very well right now. Same thing with the shops at Nanuet. They closed Sears, they closed Macy's, and they even closed an essential business of Fairway Supermarket. All 3 anchor tenants at that place are now gone. Come on. Yeah. But I think Neiman Marcus filing for bankruptcy was I don't know. I don't even know, guys, with all of this going on. This is just so bad. Also, another thing I wanted to talk about was Macy's and Comac. Let me check that. I think Macy's and Comac got their hours wrong of reopening, but I don't think Macy's and Comac. Yeah, there is a Neiman Marcus at Roosevelt Field. Yeah, I was right. It did not open. It did not. Oh, maybe Macy's and Comac is reopening. It says hours today were 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. I don't know, though. I think those could have been wrong, but that would be a miracle if Macy's and Comac could reopen. Because they were like, okay, we want a BJ's Wholesale Club there. They didn't even give a chance for people to say goodbye. There's rumors of Saks Fifth Avenue buying Neiman Marcus. I never heard that. I've never been to Neiman Marcus Roosevelt Field because I don't go to that area of the mall. Why don't you go to that area of Roosevelt Field? Can you tell me? Chris Cronin said it was not reopening. Well, on Macy's website, hold on, let me show you guys. It's saying it was open today, but I don't think these hours are correct. Yeah, I don't think they were correct because it says says all these other dates closed, and then Sunday and Monday, 12 p.m. to 6 p.m., 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. I don't know if it's reopening now. It's probably not, but since these 4 days it's closed, but I don't know if Macy's and Comac is reopening. But I did know Chris Cronin said it was not reopening. I love elevators. Why don't you go to that section of Roosevelt Field whenever you go? But the Neiman Marcus section at Roosevelt Field is actually pretty nice. I don't know why you wouldn't go there. So, because I would go to every area of that mall, but I've never been to Roosevelt Field. But however, maybe I will make fans in the future. You don't go to the Neiman Marcus wing because you don't like the stores there. Okay. Makes sense. I take that as an answer. But yeah, with Lord and Taylor saying that I think they're not reopening some of their stores. That might be a sign because some of their stores remain closed indefinitely. So it might be a sign that they're not reopening their stores. But again, we're just going to have to wait and see when this is over. You've been to the Neiman Marcus wing a few times. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that may. Neiman. Yeah, Neiman Marcus at Roosevelt Field is a really nice store, and it would be sad to see that one close. Same thing with Hudson Yards. Is Hudson Yards really closing their Neiman Marcus store? Because that store has only been in business for a year. Hudson. But with I don't know why they just did not open up the malls completely. But even though local leaders urged the governor to open the malls completely, when with non-essential retail, they say malls are considered indoor recreation. I'm like, no, they're not. People need to get back to work. If they put retail down, you're supposed to mean retail, like all retail, not just the outdoor or independently owned stores in downtowns. All retail should be able to open. They should be able to get that right to reopen. I don't know why they didn't reopen malls because they're already suffering a lot of money. They need to know that malls are suffering a lot of money, and that's one of the parts of the economy that they need to reopen sooner. I mostly go to the Nordstrom wing, Bloomingdale's wing, and the food court area. Yeah, I don't really know Roosevelt Field very well, but yeah, but I heard Roosevelt Field is a nice mall. So the malls need to open in July. That's what I'm going to say it. If they do not open in July, then they're going to be losing a lot more money. Hold on. Yes, malls do need to open because, yeah, this is one of the parts of the economy that really needs to reopen. Malls. Malls are turning into somewhat entertainment centers in the future. I don't know why they consider malls to be indoor recreational places, but they just do. That literally makes no sense. I get why I think I think why they consider it indoor recreation is because people gather in them and they need to. It's not really retail. It's more like the mall's common areas are really like indoor recreation. I think that's what they call it. I don't know why my live stream has slowed down all of a sudden. Going. Hmm. But this thing is just exhausting. The coronavirus. Yeah, yeah. I said the more comments, the more I keep it going. The less comments, I stop it sooner. So Nordstrom Freehold is not opening again. I don't think it is. I don't believe that the 16 Nordstroms that are permanently closing aren't reopening, as far as I'm aware. It's not just Freehold, but it's other locations that are not reopening and continuing curbside pickup through August. So I believe. Hmm. I don't think Nordstrom and Freehold is going to open, but I'll just give you a few updates. Macy's in New Jersey opened on Monday. Gap in New Jersey opened on Monday. J.C. Penney's expected to open on Wednesday, and then there's some other retailers that are opening up during the week. Since exterior stores can open in phase two, in phase three, the interior of malls can, I think, resume operations. Is Freehold, New Jersey? Freehold is in far serious trouble. Not if they do not lose Lord and Taylor, they will not be in serious trouble because they keep saying that Lord and Taylor can be closed. How am I supposed to know that? I don't think Lord and Taylor is closing stores. But yeah, Freehold will be in far serious trouble um if they do not if Lord and Taylor closes as well. But anyway, it's just a wait and see thing. It's all a waiting game at this point. Um, mm, but really, round one got rejected. I thought they were moving into the former Sears space at Freehold. Round one. Mm, mm. I mean, There was a proposed idea for a Dave and Buster's in Freehold, which I thought was a good idea since I love Dave and Buster's. There was a proposed idea for that, but I think that might have got rejected too. I don't know why they rejected that. I think there should have been an entertainment venue in Freehold Raceway Mall. Would have at least drove some traffic to the mall. But at least since today I didn't have anything I went exploring. Oh, nice. Where did you go exploring to? And to I actually went, so today after I did my afternoon live stream, I went to Target, but only one floor. Target, only one floor. Went to Target, and that's pretty much it. I hardly got out of the house today. It was just a very crummy day to do that. So yeah. Um anyways, so yeah, the live stream has calmed down. At the beginning it was like a lot of people were viewing. Sunrise Highway, I don't know where that is. Oh, I know why a lot of people aren't here. Chris Cronin is about to go live. So I'm gonna end this live stream now. Bye everyone. I'm gonna let Chris Cronin. You guys can transfer to Chris Cronin's live stream. Bye everyone. See you another day.